Hey guys, what is up? So today I'm gonna be telling you guys my experience in MarineLand and in Niagara Falls in this year 2021, because trust me, it's so much different than years ago. And before that, can you guys just look at my third piercing? Look at that. Please don't mind my pimple and stuff. Just here. I got another piercing today. I just wanted to say that because why not? But yeah, I got a third piercing today. I got my second one reopened, which hurt. That one hurt so bad. The third one, for some reason, wasn't as bad as the second one when I had to get it reopened, which means gun there again. But it was still a good experience. I really liked it. And okay. Anyways, I'm really off topic there, but I just wanted to say that because I'm in love with my third piercing. I feel like I'm planning to get a fourth one, not soon, but in the future. Anyways, besides the point, this whole video is about my experience in, again, MarineLand and in the falls, because trust me, it's a different, Marina is the one that's really the different experience. The falls is, it's similar to other years, but definitely Marina was different. Also because I haven't been there since I was so small. I don't remember, it's been years since I went to MarineLand, so I really forgot what kind of rides were there. And it's more again for kids, but it was still a good experience overall. So I'm gonna start first with what I did first, but I'm also gonna talk about the animals first, all the animals that I saw in MarineLand, MarineLand Canada. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna talk about first, the animals. So the first thing that we went was, of course, the Dolphin Show, and everything like that. But before we saw that, we did see the dolphins while we were waiting, which was really cool. It's a really cool experience. But yeah, I'll put some videos and clips and stuff down, not down below, right here. I'll insert it after I'm done talking about what the animals I'm just gonna tell you right now what I talked about. So we did see sea lions and we did see dolphins. It was a great experience. It was about, I think, an hour, actually I think less than an hour. We had to be there and enjoying the show, which was really cool. Yeah, it's kind of slightly remember that it was small, but it was a really cool experience. And also right now clips of what I talked about, which is the sea lions and the next thing that we did see was deers and red deers. We saw regular deers and then a specific deer called red deer. So yeah, we saw those, which was really cool. And sadly we didn't get to we used to be able to actually go inside and get to feed them and touch the deers, but because of COVID, and they said that a lot of kids were doing too much and the parents weren't watching it properly, so they had to just split, so they couldn't actually, now we can't go in and touch and feed the deers. But we could still see them in a little fence, and we're kind of separated by that, but it's okay, we still got to see them and we just feed them. So that was still a cool experience. And yeah, but it's completely different from years ago before, when I was really small. Again, these are not really in order, from exactly what animals I saw in the specific time. I'm just going off by just remembering what kind of animals, and just what animals comes first. So, and I do have a list right here, guys, of animals, stuff like that we did see. So I'm just reading them off. So we did see beluga whales, which was really cool, and actually one of my favorite underwater animals at the now. Since I saw them, they became my favorite underwater animals ever. They're the cutest thing ever. All they do is smile. It was just the cutest thing ever. They just put a smile on your face, and they're always smiling because that's how they are. They're always smiling, and it's just the most adorable underwater animal I've ever seen. But yeah, that's definitely now my new favorite underwater animal. Hi! So the next animal that I have seen is black bears, which is also a really cool experience. I have seen other types of bears, like brown bears, stuff like that, in the zoos and stuff. But it was cool to see the black bears, because it was just like, I've always just seen brown bears, which are cool to see in general too. Of course terrifying, but it was cool. Like, I like to see them, and the black bears were adorable. Like, it was super hot in MarineLand, like, cannot imagine. Like, we were sweating, and like, good thing is we didn't have to wear a mask, like, only when we're going inside, and after that you just take it off and just walk around with your family without a mask. So that was a cool thing. And it was a very hot, I think it was like 23 24 degrees, so like, it was hot. But anyway, so the next animal we saw, I mean, these are just like animals that we saw that were like a little different. Like, we saw turkeys. I don't have any pictures because it was kind of like really quickly, but I saw turkeys. I saw these. Okay, these are the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, guys. I'll insert a picture right here after I talk about it, but it's ducks that have afros. Like, I've never in my life have seen any ducks with afros, and it was the cutest thing ever. And honestly, like, I know you might think this is like photoshopped, but I swear this is the 100% real. And like, it's the cutest thing I've ever, like, I didn't even know they existed. Thankfully, thank you, MarineLand, because now I know they exist, and it was so cute. Like, I didn't think these were real. Like, if I saw them in like pictures, I would think someone edited that, but no, I would insert it right here, right now, guys. So enjoy this picture. That's all the animals that we've seen, but it was still cool in general. And I'm sorry, guys, it's all the rain. It's starting to rain right now really hard. So if you can't hear me, I'm so sorry. I'll talk a little louder. So now we're going to talk about the rides in MarineLand. So there were a few rides that I did, or my mom actually did, and my sister captured me going on them, because obviously the rides you can't really be on your phone recording. So there was the swings. These are the ones that you see in majority of like the big amusement rides, like the big amusement parks. They normally have swings. So yeah, so I went there with my mom and my brother, which I loved. ¿Qué pasó? And then we also went on the skyscraper, which I do have a story to tell about this one, guys. This is crazy because it literally took like 10 minutes each. Like, going to the ride took 10 minutes. Like, this is something also that is like, it wasn't like there was a line, guys, because from all these restrictions and stuff like that, how little people can go, and because there were so many of the rides that were actually closed in Marina, like the bigger rides, like the funner, bigger kid rides, they were mostly closed, so there wasn't many people, so it was very empty. So going there was very empty, but it literally took like 10 minutes to go up there. It was so long just to get up there, like for a few minute kind of.
Have you ever had a dream that you
Yeah, it was like a few minute ride, but it took so long just to get there. And then obviously as long as to get down. So it was like so long for a short ride, but it was crazy. Like, I can't even imagine when there's actually a lot of people in a big line. Like, that's crazy. I did a huge cardio that day because, my goodness, like, it's big, and then obviously that just was so unexpected, and it was so big that like. So the next thing was the teacups. But yeah, so the teacups it was really fun. I love the teacup, honestly. Usually people don't like them, but they're really fun. And honestly, it was like usually like it was very hard to even to make it spin. So that happened. But yeah, so that was also really, really fun. And poor guy, he barely had any people going because it was very far in the park. And most people, since I said there was very small people that came, it was very empty. That like I felt bad because he probably was super bored that day. It's been automatically.
Yeah. Where's God? You can't see him. Trying to get him. The loner.
And then of course the boat, which honestly is not what probably you guys expect. Like those, not the one that goes like, you know, zoom zoom. It like, you know, just goes in around in circles. Like one of those kid boat rides.
Wow.
And also cars, which is also a little kid ride, but honestly it's not really a kid ride because I don't really recommend that many kids because it's pretty fast. It goes in a circle as well, and like also your cart spins, which was really cool that I didn't know that was gonna happen. Really cool, and it was actually really fun, so I wouldn't actually mind going again. The whole experience in MarineLand was just a great experience if you don't like crowds because it was very empty. Like obviously with the rides you can just keep going and going and going because it was super empty, guys. Like it was really good if you are also a kid, because there's so many more kid rides than there are big kid rides, so you're gonna have more fun in that. And again, since of COVID and everything, many people didn't come, so there was like, it was so empty. It was like maybe out of like maybe 300, 250, like there was a really small amount of people that came, so that was on the upside. I like that, but you get alone eventually because you really don't see that many people around and everything. And yeah, it was very fun. I do recommend it if you guys again don't like crowds, don't like waiting in line, because that was something you could just keep going and going and rides. And but it's just not many big kid rides, which was a downside, but I still had a lot of fun. I love seeing all the animals. There's also usually like a splash like area, which is just like a water park little area for the kids. But on the weekend is when it opens, and we went on Friday, so we didn't get to go on it. And it would have been good or like do it anyway. We didn't have no bathing suits, but it was very, very hot, so like it would have been much appreciated. But fortunately, we didn't go on the weekend. Anyway, so that was the experience in MarineLand. It was just very like lot different because of course it was just mostly empty. You can keep going on rides, which doesn't happen often. That it was definitely a great experience, and I do recommend it for little kids though. For big kids, I do recommend if you live in Canada, Ontario, Wonderland, because those are for the bigger kids. That is very, very fun. I love the rides. But for the little kid, I do recommend MarineLand because, of course, or if you like animals. If you like animals, just go for the animals if you want. But yeah, that's definitely my experience on it. I really liked it. I did enjoy it. I probably won't go again, just because again, like the only really good ride that I liked that I rode that day was literally the skyscraper, and that took like, it felt like miles just to get there. So yeah, just go if you want. If you like animals, if you don't like lines, if you're a little kid, if you're maybe like 12, 13, 14. It's fun. But yeah, so yeah, it was a great experience, and I do give it like an 8 out of 10, so recommend it. But anyway, so now we're gonna talk about Niagara Falls. It's basically, I mean, it's not that much difference. Yeah, so it's not really a lot of difference than going any other year. A lot of people obviously go every year. Some people wear masks, some people don't. Of course, I do wear it when I'm going to, like, you know, inside stores or anything like that. So yeah, it was also great. I mean, it didn't feel anything different than like I did 2 years or 3 years ago. So just, you know, go. The only thing is that people are gonna be with masks now, obviously. But other than that, it's not gonna be a huge thing.
Next time we'll come to I would.
But yeah, I definitely recommend you going to Niagara Falls. And yeah, so I did also go to the Ferris wheel in Niagara Falls. I wish I went other places, but unfortunately we had like a time limit thing that we had to go somewhere else. So we had to like go another place, and we took Ferris wheel because my niece really loved the Ferris wheel in MarineLand, because she went when she went, and that was her first ride ever, and she loved it. So she loves, like, you know, Ferris wheels. So we went there, the bigger one in Niagara Falls, with her, and also a really good experience. I love it. Obviously, I love going to any kind of ride. So yeah, it was a great experience. I definitely love that. Niagara Falls is always a 10 out of 10 to me. But yeah, that was a great experience going there again. I mean, again, it wasn't anything different, so if you expect anything different in Niagara Falls, don't, because there was nothing different from what I can remember from back then to now, other than just like masks. Sometimes people wear masks and people don't. But yeah, so, and then after that, the reason I was in time limit because I had a baby shower. It was my cousin's baby shower. I'm not gonna put a lot of clips, or not gonna put any clips there, because I don't know if she was comfortable with that. But I'm just saying that's the whole reason I went to Toronto, was for my cousin's baby shower, which was really great, and I loved the food. Was amazing as always. And yeah, I love seeing my cousin. So it was all a good experience overall. Everything in Toronto. It was definitely exhausting, tiring for sure, but also exciting, and like had a lot of fun. So yeah, thank you guys. So that's all I'm gonna say for this whole video. Of course, I hope you guys liked all the clips and videos of what I was talking about, so you guys have more of like an idea and stuff of how it was, and just how I experienced it, and like kind of like what experiencing with me at the moment. That's the kind of the goal that I wanted. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like these kind of videos and want to see more of my adventures, I swear I'm sorry I did not vlog. That's why. I did a bad job vlogging, so I just kind of did little clips and just put it in this video. Hopefully that is still enjoyable and it wasn't a boring video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Also guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel and like the video, so to let me know you guys are enjoying the videos and my videos, which would mean a lot to me. But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.